So there are two times in my life, in all my years of cinema watching, that I have decided to give a standing ovation in a movie theater. I've given ovations. I've sat in my seat and clapped as loud as I could because the movies were fucking spectacular. But there are two times in my life where I decided to say F everybody in the theater, because I'm a little shy. I decided to say F everybody in the theater and stand up and give a movie the credit that it demands. Not that it deserves, not that it's due, but the one that it demands. Demands. That is Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse and this movie here. I don't know how a movie has 98% of positive reviews and yet somehow all of you lied. This movie is better than everybody said. There is no way to describe what I just witnessed on that movie screen. And Ryan Coogler just literally dragged his nuts across an IMAX camera for 2 hours and 17 minutes, and I am losing my complete shit. I mean, I have been hearing all week, about how amazing this movie is, how spectacular this movie is, how out of this world this movie is, how revolutionary this movie is, and I just had to turn it off. On Thursday, I knew I had to wait till Saturday to watch it, so I just had to turn off Twitter and get off social media. I couldn't watch another good review because my expectations were way too sky high, and somehow, everyone lied. Somehow, everyone undersold this movie. How is that possible? It's better than what we're all saying. We just don't know how to describe it, so we're just making shit up at this point. None of us can tell you how good it is. You just need to witness it for yourself. And if you think I'm exaggerating, go witness the movie for yourself. It is that freaking good. This movie is the cinematic version of the Demonator from Drake and Josh, that roller coaster that everybody was waiting for, and once they got off, their hair was completely out of place and their faces were completely stuck. I'm talking dumbfounded, and there are at least 5 moments in this movie that have me going like this for 5 minutes straight. I mean, the things that Ryan Coogler is accomplishing in this movie should not be possible. I'm literally watching a man revolutionize film right in front of my eyes. When that video came out of him breaking down different IMAX films and just essentially his love for film and how deeply it goes, we should have been scared. I didn't realize that this man has completely broken the fucking matrix and found a new way to create cinema right before our eyes. Some of the shit that I've seen in this movie is the most beautifully composed art I've ever been a part of or witnessed since my beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy. This thing is like music, and my Spider-Verse is right there with it. This thing is like just beautifully crafted music. Ryan Coogler has truly just done something that makes no sense. It makes no sense what this man just pulled off. On top of that, let me just say this. Michael B. Jordan is not acting in this movie, ladies and gentlemen. No. He's showing the fuck off. Michael B. Jordan has taken Smoke and Stack, turned these two into household fucking names, and he has made himself just the S-tier star that I've been waiting to tell for people to realize, man. This dude, I have been a huge fan of his since Creed. I know a lot of people will say Fruitvale, but I watched Fruitvale after Creed. I loved him since That Awkward Moment, if I'm being real. Let's go all the way back. Since That Awkward Moment, I knew this guy was fucking special. But Creed is where I knew a movie star was being born, and my God, has he hatched and just become a fucking, no pun intended, demon in this movie. I am not sure what type of pre-game speech Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan gave to the entire cast and crew of this movie, but please release that shit on audiobook, because you want to talk about locked in? These motherfuckers had everybody in this movie had their game face on and was killing every single bit of dialogue delivered. The performances in this movie are phenomenal across the board. Everybody was killing this shit. I have heard a lot of beautifully composed scores and soundtracks in movies in my lifetime, but never have I seen a score and a soundtrack steal the scene from the actual actors themselves in a movie. I have never ever heard music this compelling, this gripping, this Yo, these people had me like dead. There are scenes in this movie where I cannot believe what is happening on screen, and it literally has me losing my freaking shit. I had to apologize to the guy next to me in advance. I said, I'm probably gonna lose my shit in this movie, buddy, and I did. And we had a great fucking time. We were in there dancing together. I made a friend today. Before I go down the list of incredible performances, I once again need to go back to the score of this movie. Ludwig Göransson, hopefully I'm saying his name correctly, that man deserves a plaque. At least 12 of them, because again, the score in this movie becomes a star of its own. The score of this movie takes you over and takes you on a ride unlike any before. I'm telling you, this movie has truly broken the stratosphere, the matrix, the complete cineverse of what is possible when it comes to making a movie. This is revolutionary. This is groundbreaking. This is black fucking history being made in front of your eyes. On to the performances. Again, everybody in this movie brought their A game. I have no idea what Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan put into these people's hearts and souls and minds and bodies to be able to pull off what they did. But going down the list, Haley Steinfeld was electrifying, and I mean in so many different ways. These people done fucked around and gave the best performances in their career. This woman right here, I believe her name is Wunmi Mosaku. Please forgive me if I'm butchering your name. Girl, you better go to fuck head. You delivered a performance unlike any other. Delroy Lindo, my God, brother, you were hysterical. Gave much needed comedic relief because they had us stressing the fuck out in this movie. And then Miles Canton and Jack O'Connell, I believe his name is. Miles Canton. Boy, for this to be your first movie, you better, again, like Womany right here, go the fuck head. You delivered. And Jack O'Connell, as the leader of these devilish vampires, my God, brother, he is a one talented motherfucker because he had a job to do. He was the devil. Literally, he was the devil. And brother had an assignment to deliver, and the religious parallels in this movie are out of this world. I mean, Ryan Coogler went around and made a testimony in this joint. Oh my God. But again, for Jack O'Connell to be playing the devil the way he was and doing the different tricks that he was pulling off with his singing voice, his actual accents, the languages he had to talk in. Brother, you are talented. What I'm telling you guys right here, I'm not even describing to you how good this movie is. It's better than what I've been saying. Thus far, in this entire 6 minutes that I've been talking, it's so much better than that. I'm doing my best here. If I have not been doing a good job thus far in explaining how tremendous this movie is, let me try it another way. When the movie started, there are 40 minutes that really are just building up to what is about to happen, the thing that we all came to see, the vampires and shit. And that ended up being some of the greatest storytelling and character development and world building and character just actions and emotions that I've been seeing in a long damn time. These performances were absolutely tremendous once again. But the 40 minutes that build up to it had me going, this is the greatest movie I've ever seen, and we have not gotten to what we came here for. And then it happens. Then what we came here for happens, and again, Ryan Coogler revolutionized everything right in front of us. Everything. I was dumbfounded for the entirety of the 2 hours and 17 minutes that this movie gave a runtime for. I was so dumbfounded. The movie ended, everybody's gone. These ushers had to snap me out of a freaking trance. This is a true freaking story. I just experienced it. These people had to snap me out of a trance and go, yo, we got to clean this movie. You can't necessarily stay here, bro. If you want to watch it again, you got to go buy another ticket. And they laughed. They thought they was fucking comedians. That boy thought he was Bernie fucking Mac when he said that. And guess what my ass did? I walked my ass up. I didn't say nothing to them. I walked my ass. Actually, no, I said thank you. I walked my ass out, said thank you, went to that ticket booth and said, excuse me, I need a ticket for this 7:30 show. And I'm out here in this parking lot giving this review because I'm about to go back in there and watch it again. I'm about to be here for the next week or so. They're going to have to kick me out of this place at this point because this movie deserves all the bread. Hey, take all my money. As I'm walking outside the theater, there's a guy that literally just sees my face completely stuck as if I just rode the Demonator. And he asked me, he's like, yo, like, are you good? I was like, yo, are you going to see Sinners? He was like, yeah. He's like, I'm actually about to go see it right now. I'm getting ready for the 7:30 show, the one that I'm about to go to. He's like, did you just watch it? I said, yeah, I watched it. He said, is it like as good as people say? I said, bro, I can sit here for 45 minutes, possibly longer, and tell you how good that movie is. And it still won't compare to what you're about to witness in that theater. So I'm going to just go ahead on outside and take a couple breaths, get myself together. But brother, you come find me when that movie is over so we can hug and cry together because we just witnessed peak together. Peak does not describe it. Masterpiece does not describe it. Masterclass does not describe it. There is no word in the human fucking dictionary that can describe how amazing this movie is, but we're all trying our best. We are all doing what we can. But Ryan Coogler and Michael B. Jordan, my God, you brothers are fucking fantastic.